Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Happy Monday. You've made it through the weekend and you've made it through 100% of your worst days. Before we get started, we'll take care of a little housekeeping. I am not John. I am not Paul. I am not Ringo. I am not George Harrison. And I'm not part of the Beatles. And I'm not your financial advisor. The Beatles are a great rock group from Britain over there. And speaking of Britain and being over on the big island over there, I have to call out Lee from the Driptopian Channel because he is a major wanker. And here's why. It's not because he does a great job with his channel and promoting drip. That's not it at all. He does a great job building the community and promoting the channel, but he's still a major wanker. It's not because he's probably one of the most giving guys in terms of his community, in terms of airdrops and things. That's not it at all, but he's still a wanker. It's not because he has great perspective, just like he did on the video this morning, telling you guys about how it's more important to build your LP versus focusing on the price right now. But he's still a wanker. And it's not because he is educating everybody and sharing with you his journey as well, and just seems like a good guy. He's still a major wanker. Here is why Lee from the Driptopian channel is a major wanker. Back in, I don't know, it was a couple months ago, back around Easter or whatever, I first started subscribed to his channel, and he shared with us this feast that he put on. It was some beautifully cut side of meat that had this mustard recipe in it, some potatoes or fries, and just some great sides that he had going with this thing. And he never, not even once, shared a picture. Didn't share any food porn with us, didn't share a picture, did not give us the recipe and share with us how he made it, and just left us hanging. And me being a carnivore that I am, to do something like that is unforgivable. It's unforgivable. And that is why currently Lee from the Driptopian channel is a major wanker. Now, listen, you guys know that I don't enable comments, and I don't do airdrops. I don't enable my referral rewards because, again, I want to be able to freely speak about any of the projects that I talk about. But if you're looking for a good channel and a good guy to sign up under, even though he's a major wanker for not sharing that recipe or any pictures of his food in that feast, you should go sign up under his channel. I'll leave a link to him in the description. Good guy though, the guy that looks to me like back in my younger days. I wouldn't mind to done a little battle with him or battled side by side with him. But anyway, those days are long gone. He's a young man anyway. So anyway, I appreciate his channel and appreciate him, besides the fact that he did not share that recipe. And that is why now, for the time being, until he does, on this area, he's a wanker. Anyway, much love to him though. So anyway, listen, here's what I want to also talk to you guys. I just hydrated this morning, and we just hit 130,000 plants, right? And this thing is just cranking, man. And I show you guys this all the time. I mean, it's compounding. You see how quickly this thing is going. I'm under 20 seconds. Again, here's my current forecast in terms of by Friday, I should be close to 150. Right. And you see how quickly this thing is rising up, right? You see down here, I should be at 200 by probably July 10th, right? So I want to encourage you, go back and look at my early videos when I started out with, just a couple, 100, a couple thousand or whatever. And I've just continually been compounding. Lee talks about this, keep compounding, because when this price takes off again, you will reap the rewards, and you can feed this into the whole animal farm ecosystem, which is going to do wonders for you. So just try and stay away from, focusing on the price right now. I know it sucks when you wake up and you see things down, but just want to encourage you to keep compounding. You can get here too. I promise you can. And I want to show you another great tool that I use here. I really like the DeFi buddy here. And, again, if I run out, this shows me price wise at the current price, doesn't show the decay. I wish they would come up with a decay, but I'm going to pull this tool up here. You can see what the earnings will be. So when I get to 200,000 here, I should be at about, if it maintains, if it goes up, then the price goes up, then my, output is going to go up here in terms of price. And then she also shows you here, when I get to 300 grand, you know, I should be at 229, right? So it's going to go pretty quickly here. So, you know, again, right now, before the end of July, I should be at 300, you know, 300 grand in terms of plants, right? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go ahead and actually, let me pull this up. I'm going to show you on after Saturday night, I took, I cashed in. I basically I compound all 6 days, and here's what I earned from BUSD Farmer. I didn't do the 24-hour roll like I normally do. I just did a 12. And then in B&B Farmer, I earned 33 bucks. 34 bucks in baked beans. Those were a 24-hour roll. CZ's Kitchen, I got 8. CZ's Kitchen is on its last legs, you know. So, but just I'm going to still do the right thing until it gets under 100. Then I'm just going to compound every day, or I'm going to claim every day. My Diamond Team 2 got 28 bucks from it, and Grinch Bucks didn't put a whole lot in. Now, here's what I want you to look at, right? In 3.89 BNB, I will have ROI'd from a BNB perspective. I will not have ROI'd from a dollar perspective, because back when I first started this whole thing, the price of BNB was at like 400 bucks and is now down to 240 as of this morning. So just giving you all a heads up in terms of that. But I think that I definitely will in the next, I don't know, 6-7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, I should be able to, you know, if the price goes up, I should be able to at least get my BNB ROI. It'll take a little while for me to get my price ROI back. So, you know, but again, it's paying for the gas fees, and you know, it's worth it in my opinion. So I'll just walk over here real quick and I'll let you guys go. I got, here's, I'll just let you kind of, you can pause it and see where things are, so you can, you know, document that I'm actually telling the truth. Here's my BUSD Crops Farmer screenshot. It's not a screenshot, it's the actual site. Here's my BNB farmer. Here's my, I did do the BUSD crops yield farmer. I'm not tracking that. It's only generating a couple bucks a day, but you know, again, doing compounding and doing the 6-to-1 ratio as well. Here's my Diamond Team. You can see where I'm at there, and they changed this up a little bit. So it's kind of like a piston token where you have to add before you max out. You have to add some fresh capital. And here's my baked beans, compounded this morning as well, and I'm at 27 billion. So there you go. And again, I think these miners like baked beans that are strong and have a strong reserve and total value locked in the contract, I think that when BNB starts really coming back and we get out of this bear market, we're going to really take off. And I think these things, you're already seeing it in the BNB miner, right? And I'll get to that in a second. But I think that a lot of these ones that are strong, I mean, we still have 3,656 BNB in this contract. So I think that this is still strong. And if you're smart, you're going to keep compounding, building up your beans, because when that thing does go and take off again, the price does, and gets up to 400, maybe even 600, maybe even $1,000, right? You're going to see a lot of people trying to get yield on BNB here, right? It'll be way worth their time to do it, and you'll already be ahead of the game. So something to think about for you, not financial advice, right? You got to do your own research. Here's CZ's Kitchen, man. This thing keeps going down every day, right? I mean, the contracts, and I think, again, like I said, when it gets under 100 bucks, I'm just going to start claiming every day. Grinch is hanging in there a little bit better than CZ's Kitchen. It's at 448 BNB in this contract balance, and I don't know. I don't know if this thing is going to make it long term or not, but I'm going to still do the right thing. Same approach, but till it gets to 100. And here's BNB miner. I'm not like Stunna Breezy. I don't have a ton in here. You know, I'm not putting a lot in miners, but I did invest a little bit, you know, in the beginning, and I keep compounding. You know, and I'm not taking anything. Actually, I did take something out here. I'm not tracking it though. So, and then I just rolled over another 2 of trunk, and that should bring you all up to date. I got to cut this one short, and you guys are probably thankful. I got to get my son over to the west side of the state and his buddy for basketball camp. It's a 2-hour drive. So I wanted to get this done and out the door. Listen, have a great week. Be kind to each other. Keep the faith. This thing is going to turn around. You know, Forex has got to get this dogs and the full animal farm up and functioning as quickly as possible. You know, and I think there might be a little bit of concern based on the last AMA I listened to. I think he's having trouble with BB. And I think he's doing the right thing by hiring, but I think that's also part of the slowdown in terms of the launch, to be perfectly candid, just with some of the things he said there. If you listen closely, he kind of wears his heart on his sleeve. So, but you know, that's the whole reason he has to also expand his team, so he's not, you know, held captive by one dev, right? So, but anyway, that's going to do it. Be kind to each other. be generous now before you have your wealth, right? And you know, give as much as you can, you know, and it'll come back to you. So anyway, have a great rest of the week. We will talk to you on Friday, and looking forward to it.